it's Frankie Celenza. Today I'm gonna show you how to make pizza in a wood-fired oven, but guess what? This recipe works great in your home oven too. Here's how you make the 24-hour dough. You start off with bread flour. Now, bread flour has a higher protein content than all-purpose flour, and that means you're gonna have a dough that doesn't rip when you stretch it. Salt, also it's gonna be really nice and chewy. Yeast, we're using very little, about 2 grams of yeast. Let's stir this up. We're gonna hit it with our water, and we're gonna mix this for 10 minutes. There we go. All right, so that's been going for 10 minutes, and you can see that the dough is tacky, but it's not sticky. So let's just knead it by hand. We're gonna put our palm into it, rotate it 45, and do it again. Now what we wanna do is create a little seam on the bottom. So I like to push my thumbs in and sort of pull up the side. I'm gonna put it into a pre-oiled container. This could be a glass bowl, and you can cover it with plastic wrap or a resealable lid. Really important that there's no airflow happening here. So we're gonna let this rise for 4 hours. Let me show you how to make pizza sauce. Go with the brand you know and love. You can add a little bit of sugar if you find it bitter. So it's tomatoes in a blender with a pinch of salt. That's our sauce. You could crush it by hand, absolutely. You could also just do this. Done. You can never have a work surface that's too floured, in my opinion. So I would really just put a bunch down. I like to have like a pile of flour here to put the dough in. Here's our doughs. The most important thing about these is that they've been sitting at room temperature for like at least 90 minutes. If you go to try to stretch an ice cold dough, it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna go right into the flour like this on both sides and try to dehydrate the outside of the dough. There are a million ways to stretch pizza dough. What you definitely wanna do is go slow and make sure things don't stick. Gravity is stretching the dough for us. So now I'm gonna get my fists up and underneath like this. And I'll kind of pull them apart, sort of on the edge, right? And we'll just turn it and do it again. So let's build up this pizza. Let's do a crazy one first. What do you say? So we've got our top secret sauce, cherry tomatoes, sliced lemon, rind and all. Don't do an insane amount of ingredients. Less is more. All right, so we're going with honey. I'm gonna let that big drop hit in the middle, and then I'm gonna go like this here. A little pepperoncino. Most important thing when you're making pizza is making sure nothing sticks. So flour is your friend, always. We'll slide this right under. Basically, the floor is really, really hot with the pizza, but we've got this direct heat with the flame on the side, so we need a rotation peel to turn it. Now, if you're doing this in a home oven, you probably don't need to rotate it. All right, this is what I call the kiss. So now we come under it, and we just lift the pie up. Try to give our ingredients on top just a little more love. Look at that. All right, let's do another one. So we'll come in with some shaved fennel, a little red onion. This is smoked mozzarella, right? It's really nice. It helps us give like a hearty flavor. I'm gonna do the sausage last so that it's got direct access to the flame, but also so the fat melts down off the sausage and helps cook our onion and fennel. We're gonna hit it with a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of salt. Most important thing is, look, we gotta give it a shake. We gotta make sure this is free from the paddle. All right, so there you go. So I'm gonna make a pizza using the colors of the Italian flag. That is a gorgeous margherita pizza, but it's not done. I'll hit it with some basil like that. I know it's against the rules. I'm sorry, Napolitani, but we're gonna go with a little bit of Parmesan cheese also. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Definitely go home, try to make some pizza. You're gonna mess up, it's okay. You're still gonna end up with pizza.